Alrighty, so we're live on stream. We're messing with the new Aboru boss, which is not new at all, actually. I don't know why I said that. He is Galen's cousin, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, nephew. It literally says it right there. But last time we got this boss, it was pretty easy. All you have to do is pretty much just use Sariel. Obviously, if you don't have Sariel, maybe you're newer. Depending on how long you've been playing the game, you could potentially just use like your biggest heavy beater. Obviously, if you have like the one ultimate Escanor, it does fantastic. Of course, he just does insane damage in general. This boss does take extra damage from Goddess Race. So if we look at his passives over here, we can see that he takes increased damage taken from Goddess enemies by 30%, which means that we're going to do a lot of extra damage. That's basically the reason why people use Red Sariel for this. So if you did summon on Mael's banner, possibly just use Mael. He should be doing quite a bit of damage regardless. If you pulled any of the other decent Archangels or Goddess Race units from the banner, you can potentially use them if you summoned. If you didn't, I didn't want to use Mael straight out of the gate, but we'll use him in a run after this. So I can't remember if you need to use Ultimate Gauge Food for this sort of gimmick to work. The whole point of the gimmick in general is that you're basically just going to move a couple of cards, attack with Sariel, get his ultimate for phase 2, and then one-shot the phase. And you should be able to do it pretty easily in 2 turns. So, I can't remember if he's going to do enough damage on his own with just 2 cards or not. If not, it may be worth running Ultimate Gauge Food and then ranking up Sariel's card, moving once, attacking twice. So just shy of being able to kill there. So it looks like we're going to end up being on a 3-turn kill here. If we can even kill here, I'm not 100% sure with these characters because we're running like more of a supporting Sariel kind of build here with like all of these characters being support style characters. We'll see if this kills. I could potentially rank up one of these cards to do more damage, possibly. I think we'll do that just to stay safe because we're still using basically the same cards that we started the match with. I think Merlin's going to end up doing more damage than anybody here, so let's just use these cards, hope that we kill. I would imagine we do, but these aren't Goddess characters, so they're not doing any extra damage or anything. Not looking like we kill here. I think you do want to run Ultimate Gauge Food if you want to go for the straight up like 2-turn kill, but obviously, it's not like this game mode is like super hard by any means. Like, I mean, we're not taking a whole lot of damage. Then again, if you're newer to the game, obviously you might be taking a little bit more damage than I am, of course, because I've got my stuff so built up. But obviously, you can just kind of lower the difficulty if you really need to. That should help you breeze through a lot of this stuff. So, the HP related stats actually kind of screwed me there. So, a little embarrassing. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. We're gonna use Ultimate Gauge Food just for the easy 2-turn instead, and then I'll probably do a match really quickly with Mael because I'm pretty sure I'll end up using that team a little bit more when I'm actually farming this each day because it's going to be a lot faster, I would imagine. So that should help quite a bit, but with the Ultimate Gauge Food, we should be able to upgrade on Sariel, move 2 cards, or move 1 card, attack twice, and still get our ultimate for phase 2. So, because we have Merlin on the field as well. So, let's do that. Hopefully, we were pretty much just like a little damage shy of being able to kill turn 1 with just level 1 cards, so I would imagine we breeze through pretty easily right here. Yeah, quite a bit of extra damage there, actually. Easy peasy. And then we've got ultimate ready to go, which I do have a 6/6 ultimate on the Sariel here, which I'm pretty sure he does really good damage without it. We also have his Holy Relic, too. I forget about that sometimes. I forget that, I don't know, I've been playing the game so long. There's so much stuff you have to build up for these characters nowadays that I forget about some of it, but that's a 1.4 million damage ult, easy peasy, 2 turns, no problems. So let's swap over to the Mael team really quickly just to see how well he does. I would imagine we probably don't even have to rank up if I'm being honest there, but we'll run the same setup just out of curiosity, but I imagine in a regular scenario, I'll probably run like a full Goddess team, so that way we have like extra stats and stuff like that for Mael. But yeah, I'll be right back. Let me put the team together. All right, so We are going to try to do the regular turn 1 here. We're going to move 2 cards, attack twice, and then we'll see if the ult can kill. I do have quite a bit of ult level on him. Ooh. Actually not doing nearly as well as Sariel. That's actually kind of hilarious. Maybe we just swap over to a full angel team instead. Alright, so now we're running full goddesses, which because we have 4 characters on the field, we have 28% increased stats for Mael, which is very impressive. Unfortunately, I am running basically HP defense on everybody, so if you have an attack crit set for Mael, this is definitely where it would shine a little bit more. So let's try to do something like this. I'm going to use the Sariel card as backup, but we're buffing damage here with Margaret. Then we're attacking twice with Mael. Oh, that's already so much more damage. Yeah, you really just have to run him with the full goddess team, or else he just is so lackluster. It's kind of hilarious. Alright. Got the cool little in-between screen there. Alright, we pull a bunch of extra Liz cards, which is kind of funny. I think we'll just go ahead and use them for the merges and then use the level 2 Sariel card here. I'm not exactly sure how well we're going to do without just ulting on this phase because we're not rushing an ult. Okay, decent damage there. This card doesn't really do that much. This is a level 2 single target, so it should do pretty good. Okay, not as good as I was hoping for. We only got 1 crit there at the end, though. Couple of Mael AoEs, which is kind of nice. Honestly, it might be just more worth it to run the ult rush Sariel team instead. I don't know. I don't know what it is about this boss, but unless you're gonna ult rush for phase 2 clear, it doesn't seem like it's gonna work nearly as well. So that's kind of funny. Decent damage from the flood card there, which is nice. I maybe should have tried to push for an ultimate here. Okay, that's doing a lot of damage. Maybe I'm missing something. I can't remember exactly what the gimmick is for the second phase. I normally just ult through it, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if it would be more worth it to just run the ult rush Sariel team, probably. But the one ultimate, or just use the one ultimate. Let's do the one ultimate team as well really quickly, because I'm sure I'll cut a lot of this video back down a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. So, alrighty, so out of curiosity, we're going to use the one ultimate Escanor instead, because he is supposed to be crazy good. We're using full-on like damage build here, so I'm gonna rank up, and then we also have keys enough for the attack-related stats as well. I guess ideally here, I would want to... I would hope that we can... I don't know if we'll be able to kill with just the AoE, but I would like to save the single target for phase 2 if possible. That does okay damage with the buff on. I mean, the AoE doesn't do any extra damage because we're at full health here, so I doubt we kill, but I could be pleasantly surprised. Okay, really good damage, but not quite enough. I'm sure there's a different variant of this team. Maybe if we run somebody other than Arthur or potentially somebody other than Gother, we could just try to go for level 1 cards to kill. Or potentially just try to use the single target and hope we pull another single target, but that's a little bit more RNG based, unfortunately. So I would rather not try to do that if possible. We'll just do something like this. We'll use the level 2 AoE, or the level 2 single target in the second phase. That does a lot of damage, of course. So should be a cakewalk, but then again, like I said, I'm not entirely sure on the full gimmick for phase 2. Oh, we pull a level 3 too. Out of curiosity, I'm going to use the level 2 instead, just so I can see how the damage is going to go, instead of just going full-on level 3 crazy mode. Oh, I mean, that's insanely good, so... Maybe if I can just waste enough cards and hope to get an extra single target for the second phase, it could be better. But yeah, if you have the one ultimate, of course, he's cracked at the video game, of course. So yeah, feel free to use him to do easy clears if you have him. But that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's a returning boss, so it's nothing super crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be a part of the live stream next time I do one of these, feel free to subscribe and stuff like that, so that way you can, you know, come by and hang out with us. But that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later.